Hello students. In the previous video we have seen the relationship between the velocity of sound and the bulk modulus K and density rho. Similarly, we have seen equations of velocity of sound for an adiabatic process and for isothermal process. We have also seen an important note, that is, when you are solving a numerical problem and they are not mentioning you specifically that the process is isothermal in nature, then without any specific mentioning of the process, you need to take the process as adiabatic in nature. That is an important hint, that's the important takeaway from the previous video. So let us get into the next topic, the important topic of this particular module, that is Mach number. So in the previous, we can say module 4, when we are dealing with dimensionless number, we have seen this important dimensionless number called Mach number. And due to, and if you want to define it again, the Mach number is defined as the square root of the ratio of the inertial forces of the fluid to the elastic force of the fluid. The Mach number is denoted by letter capital M, and M can be written as root of inertial force to the elastic force. It can be written as root of rho a v square. Inertial force can be put as rho a v square divided by K into A, right? Where K is the modulus of elasticity or the elastic force. Okay, the elastic stress. So elastic stress into multiplied by its area can be given, you can get the elastic force. So if you see here, what else I can do, I can cancel out A here and I can take the density to the lower side. So I can rewrite this equation as root of v squared divided by K divided by rho. Working out with the square root, v is squared here, so I can cancel it out. I can put it as v divided by root of K by rho. Now from the previous video, if you go and see, K by rho is nothing but your velocity of sound when it is linked with the modulus of bulk modulus K. Okay, I can write it as C is equal to root of K by rho. So root of K by rho is nothing but your capital C. So this equation of Mach number M can be written as V divided by capital C. Thus the Mach number is nothing but the velocity of the fluid or the body that is moving in the fluid, okay, divided by velocity of sound in that particular fluid. So velocity V divided by velocity of sound in the fluid is V by C. Now what is the important use of this particular dimensionless number, non-dimensionless number, Mach number? Mach number can be used, okay, to classify a flow. So based on the Mach number, the flow can be defined as subsonic, sonic and supersonic in nature. If you see what is a subsonic flow, a flow is said to be subsonic if the Mach number capital M is less than 1. So if M is less than 1, then it is subsonic. What do you mean by that? That means the velocity of the flow is lesser than the velocity of sound wave. So whatever flow is happening in that fluid, it is lesser than the velocity of the sound. If come to the supersonic flow, sonic flow, then the Mach number is equal to 1. Your capital M is equal to 1. That means the velocity of flow capital V is equal to the velocity of sound capital C. If you come to supersonic flow, then the flow is said to be supersonic if the Mach number capital M is greater than 1. So when it is greater than 1, then the capital V, that is velocity of flow, is greater than the velocity of the sound wave. Flow is said to be supersonic. So based on the Mach number value, I can categorize 3 different types of flow, that is subsonic, sonic and supersonic. Let us get into some of the numerical problems on this particular concept. The first problem, 15.4, you need to find the sonic velocity for the following fluid. We have a crude oil of specific gravity 0.8 and the bulk modulus as 15, 30, 36 Newton per centimeter. So if you take the crude oil, the specific gravity is given, so definitely I can find the density multiplying by 1000. So 800.8 into 1000, which is 800 kg per meter. Bulk modulus value is given in Newton per centimeter. Convert it into meters. So 15, 30, 36 into 10 to the power of 4 Newton per meter. So with the help of K and rho, I can find C, which is root of K divided by rho. So do the substitutions and we can find the value of C as approximately 1383 meter per second. The same problem asks you to find out what is the sonic velocity for the mercury if the bulk modulus is 2648/700. The procedure remains same. You know the specific gravity of the mercury. They will never mention you in the problem. You have to remember it as 13.6. So density can be found by multiplying 1000. Put the bulk modulus in SI unit, that is Newton per meter square. Find C value, which is root of K by rho. We get it as 1395.55 meter per second. Very simple to solve. Similarly, let us get solve the next question, which is 15.5. Find the speed of the sound wave in the air at sea level, where the pressure and the temperature are 10.1043 Newton per centimeter square absolute pressure and 15 degrees centigrade respectively. We can take the R value as 287 joules per kg Kelvin and K value as 1.4. So what's the given data to you? We know the pressure. Pressure is put in terms of Newton per centimeter, so put it in SI unit, that is Newton per meter square. So 10.1043 into 10 to the power of 4 Newton per centimeters. Temperature is put in terms of centigrade, so add 273, so 288 Kelvin. R value is given and K value is given to you. So the velocity of the sound will be C is root of KRT. So you know all value. Just substitute the value, you will get it as 341.7 meter per second. Let us get into the next problem, that is 15.6. Calculate the Mach number at a point on a jet propelled aircraft which is flying at a speed of 1100 km per hour at the sea level, where air temperature is 20 degrees centigrade. Take the K value as 1.4 and R value as 287 joules per kg Kelvin. So the velocity of aircraft is given to you. You need to calculate the Mach number. So 1100 km per hour put in meter per second. So do the conversion, kilometer multiplied by 1000, hour multiplied by 60 into 60. So you have 3600 second. So you get it as 305.55 meter per second. Temperature in terms of Kelvin, so 273 plus 20, 293 degree Kelvin. K and R value is given. So find the value of C, which is root of KRT. So C value will be 343.11 meter per second. So Mach number is V by C. V value is given to you. Okay. C value you have just found out. Just do the division. It is 0.89. So based on this Mach number, which is less than 1, it is the flow is subsonic in nature. Very important. Next. Let us get into the next problem. An aeroplane is flying at a height of 15 km where the temperature is minus 50. The speed of the plane is corresponding to m is 2.0. Assume the value of K and R as 1.4 and 287. Find the speed of the plane. Okay. So the important thing is the Mach number is given to you, which is 2.2. And you need to find the speed of the plane. So it is just the reverse procedure what we have done in the previous problem. Z value is given. This is an extra data, 15 km. Temperature is minus 50. So minus 50 plus 273, which will be 223 degree Kelvin. M is given, K and R is given. So you can find the value of C, which is root of KRT. So C is around 299.33 meter per second. Come to your M equation, which is V by C. M is given, C you just found. So V value will be around 2155.17 kilometer per hour. So this is another problem. Very simple problems can be solved with the help of this Mach number. Okay. With this simple problems, we will end this topic. Thank you very much.